Delamain misses you.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now
Doesn't
ready to
ring a bell.
It is a GLaDOS reference.
Here's the thing. I would rather, if you're gonna buy me Dark Souls, cool, whatever. But if you're gonna buy me another game, I would prefer Destiny, just because that's actually a game that we would play. Dark Souls scares me.
I'm going to kill you.
I get enjoyment out of Destiny.
I mean, I can always get new Destiny. Again, it's just like, I'll just probably wait a little while till it's on sale.
Oh no, because it's fucking expensive as shit.
Well, only because it would be getting you the previous expansions and the current one. That's
going... Here's the thing, I'm going to mute myself, grab my controller, and see if I can do the...
I can tell you
thing.
how, like, basically just without looking.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta go get it.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Down with the deploying.
You know what? We're just gonna solve this problem while it's happening. Ow, my body. Ow. Yeah, okay, never mind. That didn't solve it fast enough. GLaDOS fucking got me, guys. Now I know to get off the motorcycle because I could see the problem happening. Not hard once you got a little bit of gear and are max level. People pay to be lazy. I mean, it doesn't sound like people pay to be lazy. It sounds like people pay so that way they don't have to dedicate their life to WoW.
Now I have a surprise for you.
Contagion. While we're doing that, we're gonna slap an overheat. And while we're doing that, we will slap a short circuit. Oh, you're alive. Short circuit. Oh, you two are still kicking too, huh? Short circuit.
Killing machine. I hate you so much.
Alright, time to lay down. Time you lay down your arms.
What safety those weapons, Napoleon?
It turns out most humans are surprisingly fragile.
So the thing is, the controller in, it takes away the sound.
Going back to Delamain really so scary?
30 minutes to an hour, which is about 30k gold. You need about 125k gold to pay for 1 month. So what you're saying is that I would be able to pay for WoW for basically nothing if I hit max level because I just have work where I just don't do anything for several hours.
Hey, so real honest question, when I plug my controller in, the sound goes away.
Okay, so that is because you're going to have to go into your sound settings and disable the controller from becoming your speakers.
Sound settings in the computer and
Yes.
Steam. Thank you. I don't want to say you have to talk to me like I'm stupid, but you do.
Might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried
So I'm gonna plug my controller back in, mute myself, and try to figure this out. Be right back.
Survival. You're still shuffling around a little, but believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
That was odd.
I've made contact with the missing vehicle.
Definitely the oddest of the bunch.
Well...
Yes, particularly impertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
Each profession is profitable now. It just seems like such a weird thing to do to make your game semi-free. Like, are they hoping that... like, it will encourage more people who will then get lazy and then have to pay for subs? Like, what are they doing? Or is WoW just big enough now that they can survive entirely off of X-Pack money? That's the thing. It's actually $5 more expensive in the long run. I'm sorry. Probably trying to keep people from leaving. Fair.
Try talking.
Hey.
I can't fucking hear you, god damn it.
You're gonna have to... If you can hear me now, you're gonna have to set it so that way your speakers are defaulting.
What you're saying didn't hear you until literally 30 seconds ago. I can hear everything else. It's just Twitch or stream that I can't, Discord that I can't hear. So now I have to go into Discord and fickle around with that. So be right fucking back.
The way it works is WoW token. Those are purchased from the store for $20 USD. Put on the AH for about 125 gold. So are you buying these from other players?
Okay, so everything is set to my headset. Everything is set to the headset, but whenever I plug the controller in, it's still... I can't hear you. I can't hear...
Did you disable it in both the microphone setting and in the speaker settings of your settings?
Yes. Both in Discord, and I made sure in Discord that it was my headset, and I made sure in the settings it was the headset. I can hear everything else, but I can't hear... Like, I can even hear, like, you're reconnecting and all that shit. But I can't hear your voice whenever I unmute whenever I unmute and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? When I can try to hear you and talk to you.
I mean, unless I'm seeing it, I wouldn't be able to say then because I've never heard of that happening.
Awesome.
For me, I plug in the PlayStation controller, I go into the settings, just specifically because I have to do this every now and then. I go and I disable it under speakers and I disable it under microphone, and then it stops trying to pull that. It might be that Discord, when you're plugging it in, is trying to automatically default it back, but...
I don't know. So I'm gonna be right fucking back and try to figure it out. If not, I'm just never gonna play with the controller until you can help me.
Fair enough.
Try talking.
Hi.
I can't fucking hear you, but I can hear the sound effects from Discord. I can hear the unmute little bloop bloop that it makes, but why the fuck can I hear you?
All you gotta do is break into a corpo zone.
Try talking.
Hi.
And I can't fucking hear you. What the hell is happening? Try talking.
Hello.
Yeah, and the moment I unplug my controller, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, unfortunately. Always get $15 since if I buy in bulk, I save some money. Also means I can also buy Diablo 4 when it releases.
Well, I'm just gonna leave until I can, or
controller's
mute
cursed.
myself until I can figure this out.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine.
Well, I mean, I want to use my controller, and I have to figure this out. I just don't know why the fuck it's doing what it's doing, and I don't have... Since you're streaming, I can't be like, let me share my screen and you walk me through this.
Well, it also should... It really should just be as simple as you go in and disable it from being an audio source.
I know that's how it should be, and that's what I did, but the moment I plug the controller in and I do all those things, I can hear the little sound effects that Discord makes when I mute myself. I can hear the boop-boop-boops through my headset, but I can't hear you talk. So I don't know what the fuck that's about, but I'm gonna be right back. Try talking.
Hello.
Fuck!
Yeah, I don't imagine this is gonna work. Has Rachel tried changing the audio source in Discord after plugging in the controller?
Talking to me, I can't hear you.
I'm not, but... She says that she's gone in and changed the audio source in Discord.
Go, go, go!
Go, go, go? This is fine. Can I Thank you. Nope. We're gonna just little dodge. I want to help, but I don't know how.
I can fucking hear you now.
With the controller?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. What was the situation?
No idea. I just did the same thing I always did, so I don't know. I literally couldn't fucking tell you.
Okay, so when you go to the Steam thing, you're gonna have to go into your settings.
Let me pull that up.
Random success. Yep. I mean, that's what I have with my controller working on Bluetooth, so.
Where are settings at?
When you go to like the main page of it, right? Up at the top, you should have those drop-down options.
I see Steam, View, Friends, Game Help.
So for like, Steam, you should just have settings in there.
Okay, I'll find settings. Just give me a minute.
You just click Steam and it just drops down to settings.
But doesn't though.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to not believe me. I'm just letting you know what is happening. I'm just gonna close Steam and bring it back up.
I picked the wrong button. That's fine.
Okay, now I'm in controller settings. Now what?
So when you're in there, it should have like a configure option.
It says general controller settings. I'm assuming I click that.
Yeah, so go into general controller settings. I've just tabbed out for a second, chat.
It says, okay, now I have a thing that's saying like.
It should have like little tick boxes of which ones you can pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just PlayStation configuration support.
Oh.
You probably
had
it like vibrate there or something.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Might not work with every game though, just as an FYI.
And it's only with games that it's gonna work.
Keep firing, goddammit!
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like I can't. I knew what I meant. We're gonna just pretend what I'm saying.
Only with games.
I knew what I meant.
As opposed to movies?
Don't worry about it, Tyler. Just sometimes when I say things, I don't want you to respond. I just want you to go, she said something stupid, gonna let that slide.
But, like, it leads to me being confused and therefore wanting answers.
I can't give you an answer because I'm stupid, Tyler. Your girlfriend is dumb.
I'm sorry, there's another person alive? Ow, you shot me. Do you need a new controller or is it the Bluetooth or... So what it is that the computer that I have has Bluetooth built into the motherboard, but the Bluetooth on the motherboard doesn't pick up the controller for some reason. So what I have to do is use the dongle that I have to hook up the controller. But if the computer ever restarts for some reason, it will not pick up the dongle anymore. And because it won't pick up the dongle, I then won't be able to use the controller. So what I then have to do is go in, after plugging in the dongle, remove the dongle's install info, and then I have to turn off the Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth. I have to then turn it back on, and after I've turned it back on, then I can reinstall the installation files, but if I ever reset it, then it loses those installation files, which is funny because it tells me to reset it to properly install them. But if I do that, then it doesn't work anymore. So basically, anytime my computer turns off, I need to then go ahead and redo this process all over again. So anytime my computer updates or the power goes out, I have to do that, which is why I haven't been playing any really heavy.
Oh god, it's so loud.
Games will be like that with Steam, yeah.
Oh, that is horrendous.
Welcome to what happens every time I boot up a new game and I go like, sorry chat, it's really loud.
Let's change that. Let's fix that. Well, I love...
We're not gonna get this.
Jet Set Radio's music.
So it's a PC problem. It is a PC problem. However, it is also a controller problem because the controller cannot charge normally. So I have to sit it in a certain way so that way the controller's cable will actually allow it to charge. Otherwise, it doesn't recognize on my PC and therefore isn't sending any energy to it. So there's that, which is, you know, always fun. I'm probably, like, whenever PS5s are available, just gonna use a PS5 controller from now on. And I just hope it works. I can't go back to Xbox controllers. I don't like how they feel.
Oh god, I forgot how bad this game was.
I thought you really liked Jet Set.
Oh no, like, it just looks bad.
I don't know. Jet Set's like one of those games where I think that it's just really stylized, right? It's not ugly, it's not pretty, it just is. Jet Set is Jet Set. Ah, fuck, I didn't think that went through. We're not gonna worry about it. We can kill them anyway. I just like the stick position myself, but it's the stick position, it's the D-pad, just everything to do with the controllers isn't great for me. Who shot me? Man, I love this, like, killing people / doing damage, giving me back cooldown on these guys. It's great. I've just become a Batman villain, honestly. Have you gone full gunless playstyle? I mean, I have a gun and I have a sword and I do use them. But what's the point in using them when I can do damage like this? Like, what the fuck? Like, I do have these, which are pretty fun. And I do have this, which does like 600 damage. But for the most part, it's just kind of like I can just bully people with my mind at this point. So, you know what? I can literally say I'm cyberbullying people. But yeah, it feels like I've become a Batman villain because I walk into a room, I point at a guy and their body turns off or everybody gets sick, and then I just walk around afterwards and I loot all of their bodies. It's very Joker-y, just without too much of the laughing. And the laughing happens every now and then, but you know, you take it as it will. So, Rachel, I feel like I've explained the process of how, like, pay-as-you-go phones work well enough. God damn it. At this point, that, like, you kind of get the general gist of it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, he's really hauling ass. Like, God, I'm gonna lose them. I gotta get my bike back now and gotta go drive after them. Gotta pick the fastest fucking city streets. I had a person call in who was absolutely livid at the fact that they had a balance on their account that they've built up over the course of 10 years, and they weren't allowed to just use that existing money on their account to continue paying. And when I explained to them, well, that money only accrued because you were paying for previous airtime, it doesn't count in the sense that you can use it to pay again because it's already served its purpose. They were like, but that's insane. Why would I put all this money on there if it wasn't so that way I could keep paying for it? I'm like, what have you been doing for the last 10 years? Why do you think it would be any different?
People are dumb.
Like, imagine you put a fuckload of money into BDO, right? Like the Pearl Shop. And then you went, okay, but can I get that money back? And they went, no. And then you were like, but why? And they're like, because it's only usable within the game now.
But it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming.
Oh my god.
Impossible.
Leave it to me.
Green AI, shut the fuck up and come with me.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
Very well, Judgment Day has come. I have to kill people for you? This is how services work. Yeah, right? Huh. You just phased right on through that, huh?
I like how it's not telling me what keys I need to use. And I'm just sort of like,
wait, I have to
here I
destroy
am.
flamingos? Goods work similarly, but not the same. No, I mean, it's the same thing as, like, if you earn, like, rewards points at a business, you can't go back to that business and be like, I want to cash in my rewards points for real money. Like, you have to put real money in order to get the service working. Like, I don't understand. Oh, there's so many flamingos. Dude, for real, if you have, like, ceramic lawn flamingos, you're an insane person from the 1950s. I think they're the ugliest thing.
The lawn flamingos?
They're terrible. Hi. All of you are gonna get hacked. Ah. Yeah, see, that was like a problem solver right there. They are hideous. Honestly, like, I have more appreciation for gnomes, and I still think gnomes fucking suck. Like, garden gnomes feel just extremely tacky.
Well, Clarice, have
Like, the
flamingos
orb looking
stopped
things? I
screaming?
don't know how I feel about those either.
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
What does that mean? Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Welcome to the Delamain Network. How are you today?
Been better. And you, Del?
Oh my god, I
All
hate
of my
this so
missing
much.
assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you please to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face,
We have
so to
a
speak.
bird bath, but are likely tossing it because it leaks.
Spare me.
I showed Rachel the guy who made a bird bath for a bunch of birds, and it resulted in, like, birds fighting in his yard.
Quick gig.
Bird anarchy.
Van. They're holding it in one of their hideouts. Address I attached.
Listen, I know you want me to go in there and kill all these people. I'm just gonna do that. I'm sorry, that guy's lifting the car?
You're clepping from the cleppers. Need more info? Scan the attachment.
I think we're gonna be good. Oh! Hi, guy inside of a big robot. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! I got exploded. Holy fuck. Is that an inhaler? Yeah, in the future, everybody will take inhalations, so that way... That was a computer sound. Don't worry about it. Everybody will take inhalations to repair their bones. Got a broken bone? Take a puff. Thought it was a syringe? Yeah, stick a syringe right between your teeth. What could go wrong?
Welcome to the Delamain Network. How are you today?
Been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you
Yeah, sure,
please
let's open
to
the
stop
store.
by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face. Speak.
Hey, how's life in NC?
Anybody in here?
Getting any sleep?
I mean, now's not the time.
Not when there's money to be made.
Oh yeah, there's people in here.
So listen, one of my people, name's Juliet, was supposed to deliver me some precious data.
Yay, now I can just play normally.
Total radio silence. Check on her, will you?
Yeah, controllers don't work with every game on Steam, but they work with most, and some of them will be nice enough to give you PS4 prompts, but not most of them.
I don't know why I can't do this thing right.
Oh shit, Johnny's talking. We accidentally to Johnny.
It's got a reader,
I
too.
love when that happens. I literally got a quest just from walking into a little area, and he popped up and was like,
Oh
"Go to
fuck,
this
he's
old
beside
bar."
me. I thought he was just in my head.
No, yeah, he pops up.
I was like busy looking at the safe, like interesting, and then I looked over and it's like, oh hey, here's Keanu Reeves.
Interesting.
Hey Nick. I might be level 50 in street cred.
At least the merc appreciates the arts. Jesus.
I walk over to people and then I make them sick and they all die.
Or how it ended up on the ground.
I'm a Batman villain now.
Juliet must have been in a hurry.
Yeah.
Also, yes, hey
Something
Nick.
twisted happened here, V.
Hold on, my sound is coming through the wrong speaker.
Oh no.
Oh, because I forgot to Rachel uses this computer sometimes,
Yeah.
and every time she has to go in and reset the
Your fucked up
default
settings.
sound thing because I don't have my mixer installed on her user.
Yeah, Rachel was just dealing with her own sound problems because she's had to be walked through how to set up a controller for Steam.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Now she can play video games with that. So it
Oh,
was.
shit, that's right.
You remember how for me it would be like I would plug in my controller and it would steal my audio.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens with her too.
Nice. I
Why
did
does
get an
Zelda's
update on
Wild
the PC.
Breath have to feel so nice. I mean, it feels nice, but it doesn't feel 15 playthroughs nice. Would you get an update?
Oh, I got an update on the PC. Slightly.
Johnny!
Hallmarks of a merc's room stop there.
What's the
All
update?
it says is materials are now being gathered to complete your order.
Oh my
Which I
god.
kind of thought was already happening.
Yeah,
but
so
okay.
I had a discussion about this with Pasta actually.
You get the same email?
No, I asked him, have you received
Okay.
any, because he was like streaming the other day, right? I guess he's trying to kind of get in on that.
Oh shit.
And when I'd asked, like, have you gotten any word from iBuy? And he's like, not a thing.
I missed you.
To put it mildly.
But I was saying to him, like, I wonder if the reason it's taking so long for you and Nick to get your stuff is if they don't
Almost
even have the
completely
GPUs
used
yet.
up.
And he's like, I kind of
Not
was hoping
something
they
you'd
would,
keep
but
in
you
your
know.
medicine cabinet.
Well, here's the thing. When Pasta made the order, it said pre-order on on the 3070. So for him, for sure, they were not in stock.
I'm assuming
That's-
yours
that's
is
his-
probably
that's his
in
fault.
the same boat, to be honest.
But when I
I
ordered
forgot
mine,
that,
it didn't say pre-order.
That
But I
this
don't think it
game just
matters.
has police officers that do try to kill you.
Okay, I gotta ask, Nick, have you killed any cops in this game yet?
Yeah, they don't let up.
They don't let up, and also, I still hate that you can't hack the cops.
Yeah, they don't have any cyber mods or anything.
They literally do. If you scan them, it says that their skin is like a special type of skin.
Still on the black market.
It tells you what their mods are, like what they're resistant to and everything, but you can't hack them. And it's like, this is the least cyberpunk thing.
One person here.
I can't give a cyber finger to the cops. Like, don't get me wrong, it is incredibly cyberpunk to walk into gang territory and be like, fuck you guys. It's also incredibly cyberpunk to be like, fuck you to the cops. Everybody alive down here? I remember
Yeah,
there being
all the
one
cops are
person.
still mad at me. Can you not like repay your bounty or something like that? Like pay it off? I don't understand how to.
I just leave and then they're not angry anymore.
Every cop is angry at me if I get close to him.
So we're gonna make this guy
They're
commit
all
suicide,
angry.
actually. Oh, it's a woman. I can't get to see it? Come on. No, they shot themselves behind a wall. Family friendly.
Whoa.
Oh, that didn't kill them! Okay, so suicide is like a 50-50 gambit. You never know if somebody's got some weird, like, hardware installed in their head that prevents them from dying.
Interesting.
Oh, you have a name. You know what? Hold on. Let's not kill you right away. Let's
Yeah,
just
Rachel's COVID test came
contagion
back
you.
way too fast.
I like that you brought
Kinda
up
want more
COVID
time
as
off
I'm
work.
giving this person a sickness. But yeah, that's
Like I was really hoping for some more time off.
Ah! What? They're still shooting! Dude, she's so strong! She like sucks down fucking energy too. Short circuit. Dude, I love just having a gun that I don't have to aim.
It is fun. I got a few of those now.
Just cheater bullets. The best one I got is a pistol too. Like, I don't get it.
I can't get over how good the Mantis blades are. Also,
I've got mixed results with those. Oh yeah, I should show you those though. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah,
for
I
her
can't
to
put mods
pass
on
out.
mine.
So I found like a legendary version, Nick, and here you go.
Those are on fire.
They are as strong as you can get, but I don't have the ability to like equip any special reflex or strength based mods, so like they just kind of exist. Like my katana does more damage.
Yeah, very much not the case for me.
Speaking of Nintendo
But I
stuff,
also have a lot of points
slight
in
discount right
reflex.
now, even some third party. Like just in general, Nintendo stuff is on sale. Cause like that's a very vague sentence.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the Nintendo store yesterday, and there was some stuff on sale.
I would misclick that a little bit.
Am I drunk? What did I drink?
A good sentence to say in real life. I had like 300k earlier tonight, Nick. I spent a bunch of it on a new brain. My new brain thingy that I have, it lets me use normal like one person hacks to affect up to 2 or 3 people. So like I can just throw out a thing that lights one person on fire, and it's just like the guy next to him is like, why the fuck am I on fire now? Also, I because this is the most you and I thing to have happened, I hit a wall really hard while driving because I didn't turn. And when I flew over the railing, landed in a lake, not even a lake, like a little tiny pond, and when I got out of the pond, there was a schematic for a legendary baseball bat. Just there. Just by complete random chance. And so I just took it, and I'm like, okay.
For crypto, what the fuck does that mean? That's sketch.
There's a story there. Basically, Misty got some crypto and invested it, and then got out while getting was good. And then used that to buy some things.
That's fair.
I love NL's description of when he invests in things. Because he's like, I go to Reddit, I see what like 14-year-olds are posting about investments, and then I invest in that because it can only go up. Also, I still haven't bought a car.
Same.
I'm just using the motorcycle that I got off of Jackie.
I don't even have that. I have nothing.
What did you do with his corpus?
I sent it back to his family.
Okay, did you go and visit his family?
No, I haven't done that yet.
Alright, you should do that.
Okay.
One, it's actually just a really good mission. Like it's a bit long, but they put the effort in to make it a real like wake.
Nice.
Like family members show up. One guy only speaks Spanish and shows up, and then he's like, I'm here on behalf of one of Jackie's friends who's currently in prison.
Nice. It's really good.
I'm like, I think it's very funny to imagine that it's the year 2077 and some guy's still only speaking Spanish in the United States in one of the largest English-speaking populations. He's like, I refuse to learn. But at the end of it, there's some nice gift reward.
Okay.
And it's also a Keanu Reeves. Not a Johnny mission, but like an actual real world Keanu Reeves reward.
Oh, the bike. That's right.
Yeah.
I remember now.
I did get an fucking like sell request being like, do you want to buy this other one? And I was like, that's just the bike from Akira.
Guess what I just watched?
Akira?
Yeah.
Dude, Akira is like a classic movie, but is missing like a third of its story. Like that manga kept going.
The entire time we were just like, what the fuck?
There's so much that just doesn't get explained in that movie.
Yeah, we noticed.
There's a reason why all of the manga together are like an entire shelf in length. And that's just like 5 books in their thickness.
Did you get this tech precision rifle? The Achilles?
It
looks like a railgun.
The Achilles.
It's very cool. It sucks right now. I gotta upgrade it. It's
one
of those guns that when I go to sell it, it goes like, "Are you sure?" And I'm always like, "I guess not."
I do have a sniper rifle that is a smart sniper, which I find to be almost an oxymoron, because it's like, are you telling me this gun will just shoot people from a distance for me? What was that side about there originally?
Yeah, what was that side? Yeah.
I just remembered how, like, not fun Jet Set Radio was.
But I thought you really liked that game.
I normally do.
This is just not in the mood for it right now.
The fuck you smiling at?
Probably. I think it's because, like, on my old laptop, I had the thing where I could just roam around and skate and do cool shit, and this is like, oh, I don't want to have to redo all of that.
That's fair. I looked over at this woman and she's like, "What are you smiling at?" I'm like, "I'm not."
More complex than I thought.
You see my character smiles?
Dude, I look like an Attitude Era wrestler right now.
How'd your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question.
It's really expensive to upgrade, and it doesn't. It seems like it sucks actually. It might suck.
You're like, it looks cool. Might suck.
I look forward to doing
It does look very cool though.
A pleasant day to you.
I need more rare item components.
I don't know what Red's doing to get that armor, by the way.
I have who knows where the Bitcoin wallet is, but I had some laying around that are probably worth a lot nowadays, but that's lost.
Quick, talk a good game, always fighting for their people for a small fee. And
right, I'm like slowly working through quests that I've acquired. Not all of them, but some of them.
I tried to buy some recently. Would have worked out apparently.
I don't think that I can do Beat the Brat, because that's the what do you call it?
It's very high.
The boxing mission.
I haven't done any of those yet.
I managed to cheat well enough to beat the twins, but I haven't been able to like do any of the others. I don't think, because I have 4 in body. Well, maybe I'd be able to for some of these. You know what? Let's do big in Japan. Big in Japan seems like we could be big in Japan.
That seems fun. Even combat.
We'll talk later.
This is a game that I like have to dedicatedly say I'm going to do this thing, because otherwise I'll be driving by, see a yellow, and be like,
I know, right?
Maybe I should stop for that.
I'm doing that right now. Dude. Oh, nice. we're finally getting
worked out.
A washer and dryer.
Yo, let's go.
Tomorrow. It's happening. It only took, I don't know how many months it's been.
You can tip the moving people that bring it in with some of that Twitch money.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude,
also, we mean moving people. I'm getting a truck and doing it myself.
I got
Who do you think I am?
I got an email about it last night being like, hey, don't forget, we emailed you your money. It's on your PayPal account. I'm like, oh, I did get that. And like, as I was talking to Snaps, I was like, I totally forgot about that. I should probably give that to Nick. And then I just like looked at the time and it was like pretty late and I went, nah, I got work. So I just waited until the end of my shift and went to bed.
I was awake when you sent it, because I remember looking at my phone. I was in bed with Rachel and went, nice, money. Like,
what? It was more than I thought it was going to be, because it was over $100, but by the time I went to it, Netflix had already taken $14 out.
Wow.
Netflix got to it before I did. I've wondered about this recently. Why is PayPal not something you can pay with in real life yet?
I know, right?
Like, you can pay with like Apple Pay, Google Pay, etc. Like, why is there not like some sort of PayPal thing? You okay there?
Yeah, I'm just stretching, waiting for Dragon Age to fucking download.
one you're going for? The only one?
Bit.
Huh?
Night.
Doge. NL should make a currency and just call it bald coin. Or egg.
I can't tell if that's a
making
spider in the corner of the wall or if my eyes are fucking up.
Oh, my knees.
It's one of those things where, like, if you stare at it long enough, does it start to move, or are your eyes getting wonky? Hey, buddy, are you a spider? You are a spider. You know, just stay up there. We'll be friends.
I saw a thing recently that was like trying to make people not scared of daddy long legs, right?
No, no.
They're just like
very not scary.
Well, it's the arachnophobia thing, right? And it was saying they're like, yeah, you know, you shouldn't be afraid of daddy long legs, as well they are technically arachnids. They're closer related to scorpions, and also are harmless. By the way, their name is the Harvest Men, and I'm like, that's not a good way to make people less scared. Like, what?
I like, if it's a spider, I like the only spiders that don't scare me are the ones that are fuzzy, like the really fuzzy ones.
Yeah, but they can jump.
Not tarantulas. Tarantulas are fine, but if they're like if they have like short little stumpy legs and like their bodies are stumpy and they're covered in fur, I'm like, oh, you're cute. This is fine. But if it's like the pokey-legged boys, get out of here. I don't like
See,
that.
I'm of like a mixed mind with it, because it's like, on the one hand, I'm not scared of tarantulas, but I probably should be, because they're the ones that can kill me. But it is like Rachel's describing, where they're just they're so big that they're not
has a
spider.
DPS of 730.
Yeah, knives are crazy damage, dude. But they're also short as fuck. I think the reason why is because you can get a throwing knife ability.
That's fun.
And so I think that they're supposed to be like a one-hit kill, you know? So their damage reflects it.
I just want to
That's
say
just a
voice
dead
right
body.
now
That guy fell. Oh wait, he's not dead.
He's in rough shape.
Why was he in the fridge?
But alive. Let's hear what
When he fell out, he smashed everything. Look at all this glass.
Hey, got a status? Find the
Also, yeah, like jumping spiders, well, they jump, are very cute.
Thing, I have a jumping spider, or had one, that lived in the window of my apartment.
They're also
that I'm
just
living
very
in now.
small,
Like,
usually.
all summer, and like I used to like catch little fruit flies and like let them into the window because like I don't want him to starve. He's stupid and he's in the window. He's gonna die.
I don't know. Flies seem to get onto the inside of my window just fine somehow.
Watch for tigers. They've got their sights trained on your new companion.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
hey, there's a little
spider.
There's a little spider web on the corner of my apartment.
I'm sorry,
I
pick
thought
up
this
body?
mission
This
is
man is
just
very
called
much still alive.
Thievery.
Oh my god. I hate when they make me have to hold people like this. It freaks me out so much.
Did Tyler tell you of my maintenance extravaganza?
Fuck.
No.
So, what was it, yesterday? Day before. Yesterday, but like at 3 a.m. I get woken up, like, terrified because I hear a beeping, like a fire alarm. And then, but like as soon as I wake up, it stops. So I'm like, that was weird. Could have been a dream. Whatever. And so like I'm laying back down, I'm talking to Tyler. And then like 30 minutes goes by and it's not beeping like doing the chirping like its batteries are dead. It's like beeping like it smells smoke. And it's the one in my bedroom. And I'm like, that's real weird. So, what am I stepping on? Oh, it's the cat. Are you okay? What are you doing?
That sounds very much like a cat.
And so, I'm like, this is really strange. And so, like, I, like, get up on, like, my little spinny chair, which is stupid, but I get up on the spinny chair, and, like, because sometimes if dirt gets stuck in it or dust, it'll, like, think that it's smoke. And so, like, I'm like, well, there's no dust in there. Cool. And so I get back down, and then I just go and I lay in the bedroom, or in the living room. I'm like, it'll pass. It's fine. An hour goes by, nothing. I'm like, oh, cool. It stopped. And then it beeps again. I'm like, God fucking damn it. So I call the on-call. I'm like, hey, the fire alarm's going off, but there's no smoke. But, like, it's beeping like, and then the lady hears it. She's like, "Oh yeah, that's loud." And so like now the guy upstairs is waking up, right? And he's pissed because the guy upstairs, I think, has a baby. I'm pretty sure the baby started crying, and I'm like, I don't want the guy upstairs to get mad. I don't want the neighbor beside me to get mad. I don't want the old lady across the hall to get mad because my fucking fire alarm is going off. And so they're like, we'll send somebody because it's so late. It's a noise complaint at that point. And they're like, she was like, if he's not there in like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, give me a call back. 15, 20 minutes go by, and I'm like, I have to go to work soon. I don't want to not be here when they come into my home. I don't like being here if maintenance is going to be coming. Like, I like to be here when maintenance is here. And so I call her, and I'm like, hey, just letting you know, like, I gotta leave soon. She's like, oh, he should be here shortly. It's fine. I'm like, okay, whatever. Cool. Maintenance finally shows up. I'm like, cool, I gotta leave in like 45 minutes to go to work. And he's like, you guys never think of us. I'm just staring at him. I'm like, what? He's like, you guys never think of us when you make these calls. I'm like, I'm sorry. He's just like, this could have waited until morning. I'm like, I'm sorry. No, it couldn't have, because the guy upstairs is hearing it, because now he's walking around, and like, I don't pay $800 a fucking month to live in this shitty apartment for the alarm to keep going off. Like, just go change it. He's like, okay. He walks into the bedroom, looks at bed, and goes, do you have something I could stand up on? I'm like, no. If I had something you could stand up on, I would have changed the battery myself. And so he gets super pissed, and he leaves, and he comes back with a ladder, and he gets up on it. And he's just like, he just keeps bitching up that he's doing his job. He's just like, I had to come an hour away to come here. He's like, this is ridiculous. This could have waited until morning. I'm just gonna let you know it's lefty-loosey, righty-tighty.
Oh my god.
For you to take the alarm off, you flip open the little switch in the back, and that's where the batteries are to put the new battery in. I'm just sort of looking at him like, okay, I'm like, I'm sorry that you had to do your job. Maybe you shouldn't have signed up to be a maintenance and or on-call person for an apartment complex. Granted, you have to remember, this is also the man after he left. This is also the man that brought in the fridge with the cockroaches in it. So,
oh boy.
Obviously he's not a smart man. And I felt bad, and I'm like, usually I don't make complaints. Usually I just let shit slide. I'm like, no, this fucker.
Oh my god.
Like, I pay this fucker's salary, so I called the on-call back, and I'm like, I'm making a complaint. And she just went, oh no, what happened? And I told her everything I just told you guys. She's like, yeah, we get complaints about him a lot. I'm like, then fire him! Fire the man! Like, I'm sorry you had to come here, because here's the thing. The fire alarm isn't, like, on, like, the wall above, like, the door. It's on the ceiling above the door. I can't reach it.
I know.
Like, even standing on, like, my little spoolie chair, I can't, like, reach it. I was, like, to check for dust, I was legit had a aerosol, like, the aerosol can, and I was spraying it.
Another katana.
It was worse than yours.
Yeah, but it's cool looking, and I can upgrade it. And it's a,
oh, hey.
it's an iconic one, which I think means I can now make
nice,
it.
Okay. My fire alarm also went off. Fire alarm also went off today.
There it is. See, I could upgrade.
Cooking or because of battery?
Cooking because I was making just like breakfast, like a breakfast burrito, like fried eggs. I get, or no, it was potatoes. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. The point is, it went off.
It's very stupid what lights it off, though. That's what gets me, because we smoke so much weed in that apartment right below the smoke alarm, and it never goes off. Never has. But I make fried potatoes, something that barely makes any smoke at all, and it goes off. And later that day, I make burgers that make a lot of smoke, and they're also fine. I just don't understand.
My fire alarm is never... That's the first time my fire alarm's ever gone off.
That's good.
Do you guys not turn on, like, the little, like, fan above the stove that sucks all the smoke?
You mean the fan that literally sucks the smoke up and then shoots it back out at you? No, it doesn't do anything.
Mine shoots directly... Oh, here's the thing. Mine shoots directly outside.
See, they should, yeah.
But here's what happened over the summer. I don't know if I told you guys this.
It's getting high, too.
There was so the vent shoots directly outside, but the vent that leads to the outside isn't covered up. So a bird made a nest there.
Like your fan is broken.
And I think because there was a smell coming from the vent.
No, it just doesn't work.
I'm 95%. I smell weed. Is the guy upstairs smoking?
Hey, how'd you
Is
smell
it
that?
over?
Wait a minute.
Anyway. And
Nick's getting paranoid.
this it was this particular smell, and like I've smelled it before because when I live with my parents, mice get stuck in the walls all the time and they die and they rot and it's gross.
We've had birds live in our fan area before.
Yeah, and it's like you either like wait for like nature to take its course and get rid of it, or like you have to call somebody. Usually we're just like, guess we're dealing with rotten rat smell for 5 days. But I called. This is one of the times I called the maintenance people. I'm like, so there's like something smells in the vent, and he went outside. And it was a younger guy who actually did his job. He like got a ladder, looked up, and he just pulled out a full nest of just skeletalized birds.
Nice.
See,
that's because I was watching him from my window, just seeing, and he just sort of looked at me with like a mixture of horror, and just like, whoa. And then he like dropped it and did like the icky hands thing, like when you shake your hands, like
yeah.
I mean, it's bones at that point. Who cares?
Yeah, but
the fans.
Our birds always get out. Like they nest in there, and like we just put a cage on top of it so they can't get in anymore.
That makes sense, yeah. But like the fans are not like it's when they like make the apartment and they don't have one of those ventilation fans in there, and they're like, we should add one of those, but they don't actually make it vent outside. They just make it into a fan. That sucks the air up and shoots it right at your face.
Why? That's so.
This is what happens. This is, you know, those microwaves with like fans on the bottom that go above. Those don't do. They just shoot the air right back at you. They don't do anything.
The apartment that my old bosses used to let me live in, that's what theirs did. I was like,
that's what
oh,
ours
that's
still
really
That's
cool.
what ours does.
I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then the longer I stared at it, I was like, that doesn't help at all.
Right? It's so stupid. That's how our actual one is, like the one that's built into the place.
So,
well, apparently not.
I wanted to bring this up back when I was doing the previous mission, but I didn't want to interrupt the story from beforehand. Did you see the tweet that Cyberpunk has had going around that they said in 2018, Nick?
Was it that it runs well on PS4?
No, in 2018 they tweeted out the whole game is going to be a meme. And the reason I bring this up is I completed that last mission, right? Which was big in Japan, which was that I had to rescue this Japanese guy from a fridge. And when I rescued him, I was like, okay, so Haruyoshi, what's your story? And he's like, well, back when I was in Japan, #1 brain surgeon, Yakuza boss, come to me for help. But trouble, he dies on table. And I'm like, it's a fucking TV joke. They just stole that plot line. That's just directly a reference.
Have you done the collecting the missions?
The what?
Collecting the robot cars.
Yeah, I just finished that actually. The GLaDOS
Yeah, so
one.
you ran GLaDOS. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Like they weren't kidding when they said the whole game's gonna be memes, huh?
It said the cake's a lie. Like they said it.
It's also saying that they're running tests.
Yeah, no, it's literally like GLaDOS.
It's literally. I'm sorry, like, this is a pregnant model.
Have you ever thought what would happen to us if we lost you?
This is somebody's fetish model.
Either you changed this up.
The author's thinly veiled fetish. There we go.
Here's the thing: until I am able to make a big girl like I did in BDO,
there's
I'm not
huge
going to play.
women characters in this game that you fight. It's
I know,
fucked up.
They're in the game.
Yeah, but you can't make
no,
one
and that's
that
what's
makes
really
me
annoying. Like, there's guys
Very
in this
stupid.
that's like 3,000-pound men walking around. Why can't I choose that character model and then have my guy as like this massive fat dude crouch in the corner and be like, time to hack the people? Like, let me make the fattest, dumbest
learned
man.
That somewhat recently. I imagine it also probably did protect them a bit from diseases, but
yeah,
that wasn't the intent.
Well, the thing is, they actually did do something to prevent the diseases, but I don't know if they realized it or not, which was that the clothes that they wore were all waxed, which made them basically almost completely resistant to any fluid transfer.
First you spend a fortune on chrome, and now
I do love the idea of putting the flowers in there because they're like, it's the miasma that's making you sick, it's the bad smells. And it's like, I don't know, I think it might be the direct contact with touching dying people. Or, you know, some people in medieval times thought the plague was being transmitted by the Jews, because, of course.
Of course.
If something bad happens in your country, it's always possibly the Jews. That's why you have to
I'm-
expel them after taking the money.
I'm so happy I got this armor.
All right, let's talk. What's the car?
A
have
real
any
gem.
suppressed
Tuned up
It's a
2056
nice
classic,
outfit, bro.
but with only 20,000 miles on
That's
it.
hacking.
No dings, no patch jobs.
Uh-huh. And stolen?
Oh god, that
So-
None of that.
right away, huh?
It's legit.
Because of the fact that because of the fact that there's a lot of people in this that are actually just like streamers and stuff like that they've scanned the faces of. I was watching
Interesting.
XQC, and XQC walked up to one of the homeless guys and he just went, "Look, it's Forsen," and it just wasn't Forsen. But all of his chat was just like, yeah, basically. And then he said something insulting about the character and then walked away, and the comment in the chat was just, and he didn't respond, just like Forsen. Alright, I'll pay $4,000 to punch you in the
I'll
face.
match it. We good?
It's not like I don't
All
have
good.
200,000,
So bare hands only,
whatever,
right?
$200,000, $40.
Blades out of your ass.
Did you do the quest with
Right.
Jesse in it? Jesse Eisenberg?
I asked because the last guy I fought
Jesse,
tried to surprise me with long
Pinkman?
spurs. Anyway, you ready to start?
Ventura? There's a lot of Jessies is what I'm saying.
Alarm. Whoops.
Cox? I haven't seen Jesse Cox. If I did, I didn't recognize him.
Yep.
Cox.
Ready to rumble.
Cox and
Careful now.
Krendor in the morning.
I looked at we both knew it was Jesse Cox, but
Whoa! Okay. Not good. HP regen, please kick in. Oh, fuck, he's one of these guys. Fuck, he punches through my arms.
Think you had enough, eh?
Alright, we're gonna reset that. I don't think I can win against this guy, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I can do the punch challenges. Here's the thing. If that guy can use his abilities to move like fucking Nightcrawler when he punches
oh
me,
my god.
I should be allowed
I
to
know,
hack
right?
his brain, right?
I love when they move like that.
But it's a fist fight. We're in a boxing arena. Well, not like actually, but in his makeshift one. But like if the agreement is, hey, we're supposed to fist fight, and it's like you bring in your cybernetics, I should be able to turn your body off. Hot take.
Dumbass persona.
His quest is a guy with crotch problems.
Yep. Ready to rumble.
Oh, really? That was Jesse Cox? Wait,
Well, I guess his Cox is the problem.
I guess. I didn't even notice.
Wait, what happened?
Just apparently Jesse Cox is in this game and his crotch is a problem.
I mean, I know a lot of people are having their, like, dicks, like, face.
No, I mean, like, I think that might be his quest line, is his dick is a problem.
Yeah. He had a cybernetic dick and it didn't work out.
That's amazing. That's actually fantastic.
Dude, this is a problem. This guy doesn't take any damage, and he's a fucking Ghost Runner. Oh my god, look at that damage that he just did to me. Nah, we don't got this. I gotta install some fucking gorilla arms, but I don't want to have to buy them. Just run away until we regen enough HP to just take a hit again. Because I do have combat HP regen, so right now we're just gonna do this. I still think this is cheating. He shouldn't get to use his cybernetics if I'm not allowed to use mine in a fist fight. Cesar, stop it. Quest is burning desire. Gotcha.
It is a good one. It's very short.
Oh, he punched me so hard. All right, we're just gonna load that save again. We're gonna not fight him right now.